We are here with a very, very special guest. He is coming off an amazing second round knockout over Mario Batista. It is Mr. Five-star himself, Trevin Jones. How are you?
Good. How's it going, guys? How's it going?
It's going great over here, and thank you so much for coming on. And the first thing I've got to ask you is, was that the most five-star performance you've ever delivered?
Um, I'm not sure if that's the most five-star performance, but it's for sure a five-star performance. I didn't get no injuries. I went out there and did what I was supposed to do. And everything went in my favor. So it was pretty five-star, maybe four-star. I think four-star for the second round, but it was great, man. I'm loving it, and I'll take it.
I love to hear it. And obviously, you knocked him out in the second round. That's when you finished him. With the first round, it was a good first round. Did the first round go the way you envisioned? And could you feel that knockout coming in the second round?
Um, yeah, it went like we predicted. We know people get tired in the second round, and my job was to wear their legs out. And Batista, as we watched him, he moved very well. So we wanted to slow him down and get him in front of the par because he moved so well, especially in the earlier round. So that's what we did. The focus wasn't to go out there and fight back. The focus was to wear out his legs in the first round. Did that, and then the second round we were gonna come out and fight, and it turned out perfect, man. I felt at the end of the forced to brawl with me, and some guys they brawl 1, 2, 3, 4. They throw hard punches, and towards the end of their punches, there's no more power, or they have to retreat because that combo was only set for like a blitz. And then you got me coming in with a nice 1, 2 punches at a time. That's very powerful. So when those guys are not throwing or those guys miss on their throw, they have to watch out for me because I'm looking to hit them with power after that. So yeah, it was great, man. Wear out the leg and then go after the upper body and then start fighting him.
I love to hear it. And you said that you had a a 4-star performance in your last fight, but was the after party 5 stars?
Um, it's COVID right now, I say, but yeah, man, it was 5 star. It was with the right people, the right family. My family came down, had a few drinks, had good food, still having good food right now, and yeah, man, it was 5 star performance, like 5 star party. I feel good, I feel great. I'm happy to get this win for the people behind me, especially that believed in me. So it was very 5 star in that way.
What was the one meal that you were just looking forward to after that fight?
And I've been eating a lot of donuts for some reason. I've been eating a lot of donuts. But the one meal I was looking for there's this place in Vegas. It's called Campos. They have secret pizza and spaghetti. It's pretty good over there, man. Like I like the meatballs and spaghetti, so I went over there and had myself some very good meatballs and spaghetti. Um, Prior to winning the fight, it's really good. So I got up over there real quick.
And you mentioned celebrating with family there, and I saw you in the post-fight, one of the post-fight interviews, you were talking about getting a house for your grandma. Is there any update on that at all?
Um, that's been my plan for a while, and right now we're still focused on that. I don't know if we got the bonus or whatever, but that's still my focus. I'm gonna come out my next fight, do something spectacular, and then try and get the bonus in that next fight. So it's nothing thing that kills my energy or anything. I just didn't get it or whatever, and I'm cool with that. I come out, I perform the next fight, and the goals are still the same. Get grandma that house. So yeah, I get the bonus. I throw that towards getting grandma a house. I add some of the money I have now, and then the ball should be rolling. So it should be nice.
And well, you also said that, yeah, obviously you're celebrating well, which obviously is well deserved. And whenever you celebrate after a win, in the back of your mind, are you always thinking about the next fight camp, or do you save that till later?
I'm thinking about the next fight I'm big right now, but I want to fight in early June, and it gives me enough time to enjoy myself like I want this month. Then the next 2 months, start dialing back in and then come straight back into fight. So I think early June will be very perfect, and that way I can get one or two at the end of the year. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking to fight in June, and it could be early June or mid June, anytime in June. So yeah, I'm thinking about the next fight, but I already know how focused and determined I am. So right, I can do a bit and pull back for about 2 weeks. I still been training like once a day or once, um, or a small training and one good training if I want to. But other than that, I still know I have a big fight coming up in the future, and I'll be ready. I'll be focused. So it's just a little family time. We got people in town right now. The boys are eating sushi with them. So it's just, downtime after a fight, like any normal fight. And yeah, like I said, in June, and that's what I'm looking at right now.
Nice. And I don't know if you just saw, but Dana's just recently announced that the April 24th card with Usman Masvidal will actually have fans. So how exciting is that for you coming up for your future fights?
Oh, that's gonna be my family get to fly in, all of them, and watch me fight live, and then that's gonna be nuts. That's gonna be real nice. So I'm very I'm very excited to get that feeling of a crowd, and it's just I'm happy everything's coming back to normal. Um, I'm one of the people that got in during COVID, so I'm blessed for that. But at the end of the day, I'm showing that I belong there even
Mm.
before COVID, and that's one of the things I'm happy about. So, with another win and another 2 wins on my first contract, it'll show like I should have way before COVID, and that's one of my first things I'm looking to accomplish for the UFC. I'm looking to show that I belong here, and I'm here to stay.
I mean, coming off from an amazing win from your last fight, is there anything that you actually really learned during that last fight at all?
Um, I got some reassurance on some stuff. I noticed in there, like a lot of guys, this is previous first round, everyone's kind of tough. I learned this from jiu-jitsu tournaments, like fighting 4 or 5 guys a day, 6 guys a day. You learn it's tough, and as you get warmed up, things become a lot more easier to hit. So the MMA is just like that, man. The first round, everyone's tough, and they try really hard. This one thing about me, man, like I actually know I'm a pro, and I actually know I can time. It's so crazy the way I think in there. Like I know I can take my time, and I know the person's energy. I can read when they're trying so hard or working so hard for something, and I can take my snipe. And that's what I've been doing in my last couple of fights, man. I've been taking my time, and some of these guys are very talented, but they've been getting sniped because their energy management or the way they're trying to fight me. I kind of been outsmarting them more than fighting them hard, like I feel. So I think you don't need to fight until you need to fight. But in the beginning, you could be smart and went on being very smart.
Exactly. And do you think after that win, people are finally putting some respect on your name?
Yeah, I think some are. I think some are not. But I think for the most part, yeah, it's in my favor now. I don't really need them to put respect on my name, because if they fight me and they don't respect me, that's when my game works the most.
Mm.
Because once again, there's that they are just in denial of, but me will mean I'll get a more tougher, smarter opponent, and it'll be even a harder fight. So whether they respect me or not, it's both good for me. I get a tougher opponent, and I get to show that I'm good, or I get someone that don't respect me, and I get to start. So it's fair game.
Now, is there anyone looking at your division that's really talented? Is there anyone, obviously you want to fight anyone, that's fine, but is there anyone in particular that you'd really like to fight?
Um, Anyone in particular that I would like to fight as of now? Not right now. Yes, there will be, but like I said, right now I'm still on my first contract, and my goal is to do this first right? And that's gonna be I'm gonna let them match me up and see how it goes. But as I go into my second contract, we're gonna have to turn it up a notch. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to handpick some guys to get us that right direction, and that's when it's gonna start. Right now, there's probably a good amount of guys that's 2-0 in the UFC. They're all feeling like I'm feeling fair. We'll get another tough fight next. Try and get that win very spectacular. We get another fight, and then, like I said, be 4-0 on our first contract. Then going into that second contract, now we think we have some leeway. You know, right now we know we're doing good, but we don't expect to be top of the world right now. We know we're doing good, but we're not on top of the world right now. So we're gonna get to the right place before we get that on top of the world, and then move on from there. We'll start picking out some guys that's in the lane. But right now, fairly new, and I still gotta show a little bit more stuff. I still have a lot of stuff to show, so I'm okay with the way it's going right now, man. Let's get through this first contract correctly, and then we can, second contract looking a lot better, and then fighting and moving a lot better. So it's gonna be great.
And the key motivating factor for you is the well-being and the care of your family. But apart from that, do you have any other goals outside of mixed martial arts?
Yeah, I want to open up this restaurant in Guam, this New Orleans restaurant. I want to open that up, but and of course I want to be UFC champion. I'm not in there to just say I made it to the UFC. I'm not in here just to fight and get out. Like any sport I ever did, I did it right. I did it hard, and I tried to be the best one. I tried to be the best one, not necessarily by being a show off or by doing things to be the best one, just by working hard. And when it's my time to be the player or play, I try and play very hard. So it's the same thing in the UFC. I'm trying to play very hard. I'm not here to just be on the sidelines or a bench warming player. I'm here to play hard, and people are gonna notice that about me as fights go on. And my goal is to become a UFC champion. I don't think the gap is far away. I really don't. I just think with a lot of focus and determination and stay on the same lane I'm in, that I am, it can be done. So right now, my goal will be achieved, and then we added a goal to that. So right now, we're just, we got a couple goals in front of us. We're gonna knock them down one by one, and then keep moving forward.
I love to hear it. And final question for you today, Trevin, is that if you were, instead of being an MMA fighter, if you were a professional wrestler in the WWE, what would your finishing move be and why?
What my finishing would be? Oh my God, 5-star. What will be a finishing move? Man, man, that's a hard question. Well, I'll probably be a backflip to something.
A
A
5-star
backflip to
backflip.
something. A backflip off the ring into, I don't know, throw them to the ropes, backflip and knock them down. Maybe something like that. Something I haven't seen, something different. It has to be something that I get 5 stars for. So it has to be something wild. So yeah, it'll be something wild.
I'll hopefully when you become the UFC champ, you never know, you could go for a WWE title run. That'll be definitely interesting to see for sure.
Little man carrying a big guy.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, thank you so much
That'd
for
be
your time,
crazy.
Trevor. And I have to ask if you want to shout anything out, then the floor is yours.
Yeah, man, I want to shout out to everybody on my team back home in Guam, be the BJJ Custom Fitness, Guam Muay Thai, Inspired Fitness, Spike 22, everyone that really helped me throughout the fight, all the boys. I appreciate you guys. I want to shout out to Robert Drysdale over here in Las Vegas. I want to shout out to Extreme Couture MMA. I want to shout out to the Performance Institution, the PI here in Las Vegas. Yeah, man, you guys really helped me a lot. I want to shout out to Upgrade Management. my coach Marcelo, my brother, and they just been around, been pushing me, been keeping me focused throughout the whole camp. And I appreciate you guys, my family. I love you guys, and let's do this again.